The enemies of humans as per religions. Hindu religious texts talk about six enemies of the mind called Shada, Ripu. They are also known as Arishadvargas. They are called the fundamental building blocks of the Kali Yuga. I will explain each one of these qualities in detail in later chapters. But for now, let me give a brief description of these six qualities. 1. Krodha, anger. 2. Kama, passion, sensual desire. 3. Lobha, greed. 4. Moha, delusion or infatuation. 5. Marga, arrogance or pride. And Matsyaraya, competitive spirit. Sikhism talks about the five qualities as five thieves who steal a person's virtue. For Jains, the four kashayas or four bitter conditions are krodha, lobha, mana, ego, and maya, deceit. In Buddhism, there are 10 defilements or dasa kalesha. They are lobha, dosa, hatred, moha, mana, michaditi, wrong views, viki kicha, doubt, thinam, torpor, udachama, resentlessness, ahiri, calm, shamelessness, anota, apam, recklessness. We can find that most of the Indian religions and philosophies concentrate on the qualities kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, and matsarya as what defines this dark age of Kali. They ask us to avoid these qualities at any cost. And many spiritual gurus and life coaches repeat this message often. However, we forget that this advice was given to people who want to escape from the vicious cycle of life and birth. Indians always believed that we are all trapped in a continuous cycle of birth and death. Escaping from this web of life and death was called moksha or nirvana. The above mentioned religious advice was given to people wanting to escape this cycle. The question we need to ask ourselves is whether escaping from the cycle of death and life is our aim. Then the advice above may be perfect, but we don't know for sure. No one has proven or disproven whether we are caught in a web of life or death or not. It is an assumption as much valid or invalid as the assumption that various other religions make about the existence of heaven high above in the sky and a hell far below the surface of the earth. Irrespective of what awaits us after death, about which neither science nor religions know anything beyond some wild speculations, the truth is that we need to spend our life in the here and now until it ends. Would advice meant for achieving moksha or nirvana be valid for our daily life? As I will be explaining using stories from Indian mythology and history, most of the advice that we have typically received is not relevant in this age. It all crumbles under the weight of our own logic. Take, for example, the advice to avoid desire. Isn't the desire to be free of desire itself the greatest of all desires? Could any desire be greater than that? If desire is an evil thing, the desire to get rid of desire should be the king of all evils, should it not? Those who seek Brahma Vidya, Moksha, Nirvana, etc., should be left to pursue their dreams. Let them avoid all the six enemies, five thieves, or whatever. For the people who want to live in this material world, in the age of Kali, and want to achieve success and enjoy good things in this life, perhaps the very six enemies may be your friends. Didn't Vyasa say that there are six? These six are the foundation blocks of Kali Yuga. Why do you want to remove the foundation blocks and have the entire edifice crumble on your head? If you are seeking moksha and want to sacrifice worldly pleasures, you have picked up the wrong book. You need the right instruction manual for playing the game called life in this age. Make up your mind and choose the right books and gurus. Let us see how conventional advice holds us back from achieving success and happiness in life. In the age of Kali, we need a new path, the Asura Way.